Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while, but as some of you know, I really hate this guy, Coach Kyle. Me and this guy, we have a lot of beef, and what he does is he sells this scammy, scummy course, basically. I mean, he calls himself a coach, but he's not even like a coach. Just looking at my coach would never make that face, and it's called How to Run the Perfect Coffee Date Live in filed. I don't really just using these weird words, bro. But basically, he just says all this stuff and he doesn't know what he's talking about. He just hires these girls, and I'm gonna freaking debunk what he says because everything he says is wrong, and you should listen to me.
I'm gonna show you guys live infield footage of me actually running coffee.
Okay, first of all, who the hell is recording? Someone is crouching down recording like no one else would be able to see that. Or they have the freaking GoPro attached to their waist, which is really weird.
Dates because there's a right way and there's definitely
What the hell was
actually
that?
running coffee dates because there's a
What the fuck was that? What the fuck are they doing?
show you guys live infield footage of me actually running
Are you
coffee
serious?
dates because there's a
What the fuck are they doing, bro? That's not even. Oh my god, that shit was so stupid, bro. That shit, you're gonna.
way and
You already
there's
failed.
definitely a wrong way.
7 seconds into the video, I almost have to click off. Am I recording? Oh my god. I haven't. Wait, how do I fucking? How do I go back? Okay.
To run a coffee date. Now this could be meeting up for coffee or for tea.
Let's go to a coffee date. This could be meeting up for coffee.
Or for
Fucking
an
no
ice
shit.
cream, boba, or a smoothie, whatever the small little item is that you're meeting up to drink or eat. I want to go over the specifics of this.
Right.
In particular, coffee seems to be the
Let's hear
most
it, Coach
popular
Kyle.
small date activity. So when you're running a date like this, it's only ran effectively when it's in one of two ways. It's either coffee date A, which is going to be in the particular situation where we don't have too much time, but we do want to hang out a little bit.
No, bro, you never take a girl off her. Bro, why would you ever do this? And why is she carrying an Invisalign case? What the hell is going on? Like, this is clearly someone he knows. It looks like his sister. Same height, same hair. This is probably bro's sister. Bro, what is she wearing? Bro, I can't. Listen, you never take her out on a coffee date. Why would you go on a date if you don't have that much time? This is so stupid. This is fucking dumb. I mean, obviously, you're not going to watch this. You might say this is not for first dates. Obviously, it is. If you're watching dating coaches, why the hell is it muted? You're watching because you can't get a first date. All right? You're not watching these if you're ready.
A deeper connection, make it a little bit flirty, build up some rapport, but that's also going to now set us up for a more romantic date later on.
No, you don't just take her out on a friend's. You take the romantic. Oh
Or it's
my
going to be
God,
coffee
bro.
date structure B, which is the coffee part of the date is just one part out of a
Oh my
multiple part
God.
sequence that you run on the date. Those are the
Oh my
only
God. Oh my 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 God.
only two times it works. What you don't want to do is option C, which is where most guys go wrong, is they meet up for coffee and the whole day is at the coffee shop. You don't just
Where they go wrong is they go to coffee for their first date.
get coffee and sit at the cafe and you drink the coffee the whole time, because typically you're going to get
Or
coffee
speeding
during
you
the
up,
morning
bro.
or the early afternoon, so it's definitely not a sexy vibe. And because there's no location changes, you're sitting at the cafe in public and it's early in the day, it's going to typically be a little bit more of a friendly conversation. So it's going to be really
Why would you want a conversation with her to be friendly? And why is he blurring out his own face? What the hell is going
difficult
on
to
here?
spark
That's
a
not even
romantic
him, my
man-to-woman
bad.
dynamic. There's a couple techniques I want
Is
to
he
get to in
just,
this
he's
for
just
a friendly
recording random people just sitting together?
conversation. So it's going to be
How's
really
wrong with
difficult to
this guy? He's
spark.
like, he pressed C twice to crouch fully. He's like prone right now. At least they blurred out this guy's bulge.
A romantic man-to-woman dynamic.
Good thing
There's a
they
couple
did
techniques
that.
I want to get to in this video, but if you just try to run a 2 to 3 hour coffee
How
date,
long
and
did
that's
this
the whole
guy record this couple for?
date, you're going to be
What
in
the
trouble.
hell?
So it's either we do this in a very short sequence because we don't have that much time, but we still want to hang out and it's going to build up more rapport and vibe and
Why does
flirtiness
he keep saying rapport?
to
What
now
the
bridge
fuck
the
does that
gap to
mean?
having a romantic date, or it's going to be part one in a 2 to 3 plus part sequence of a date. And so I want to show you guys 3 different scenarios of different dates that I went on. 2 of them being
I can't
coffee and
look.
1 of them
It's
being a
going
smoothie,
way
and they
too
all have unique
fast.
elements to them, so I can explain the different technicalities. So the very first one that we'll go over is
Why
this
is he
infield
talking
clip that
so
you'll see on the
fast?
screen right now.
What the fuck was that?
Elements to them, so I can explain the different technicalities.
What?
So the very first one that we'll go over is this infield clip that you'll see on the screen right now.
Infield clip.
I approached this
Like it's a
woman. She was just
baseball
very
game.
cute and fashionable, had a little bit more of an intellectual vibe to her. We had a 4-minute interaction out on the street. It turns out she was actually headed to work and she was about to do an 8-hour workday. And so because we didn't have that much time right now, but the vibe was going well, I was able to lead her right into this cafe that was on the
What the hell?
street corner at the intersection of where we were talking. Now,
Oh
because I
my
was able to lead her
God,
in there, that then
bro.
turned a 4-minute interaction.
Why would you ever approach a Foyd on the street, bro? That never works, bro. This is clearly a paid actor. My mom's telling me to shut up. Sorry. I gotta end the video soon, bro.
To a 20+ minute coffee date. So in terms of structure, this is more coffee date
Bro, what was that hug? Are we in freaking middle school, bro?
A. And the things that you want to have in this type of sequence is
Oh
making sure
my
that you start the
God.
interaction with some type of intentful flirty line, having a
And who is this? This is a completely different girl.
good vibe,
With the Invisalign.
enthusiasm, get to know you talk. There should be several moments when you're going into the cafe where you guys can get a little bit closer to each other. These were both getting a coffee or a tea in the middle of the day where we
my
didn't have that much time.
God,
There was multiple
bro.
injections of flirtatiousness. I made
Injections of flirtatiousness. Nice Invisalign. Guess you're trying to get your teeth straight, bitch.
sure that at some point we were standing somewhat close to each other, because if you're waiting
Oh my God. I was standing close to. We're not in middle school, bro. Oh my God. 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 Oh my God.
in line to order, you're looking at the menu, you guys go through the line, you're waiting for the coffee to come out. Those are great opportunities to get a little bit closer and get her more comfortable being at a close distance to you and just talking a little bit slower, having a little bit of a burst of flirtatiousness. You don't just meet her at the table and sit across from the table and have this very formal resume exchange type conversation. Like, utilize looking at the menu, getting in line, moving through the line, waiting for the coffee, getting the coffees, going and sitting down. All of that
Look
is
how uninterested she is, bro. She can't even act interested. Let's see how many times she smiles. Look how interested he is. Look at the body language and look at her. She's facing towards the door.
opportunity to get closer and make things flirty. The other thing that you want to
Oh
do on
my
this coffee date is
God.
while you're getting to know each other, you want to start seeding
Oh my
future
God.
opportunities where you guys could hang out. So as you're getting to know her, you want to figure out what she likes to do for fun, what fun things she has
Oh
planned
my
for the weekend,
God.
and what she
Who the
typically does
hell
on
is
Fridays,
this? Why is he with 3 different girls in one video?
Saturday, and Sunday. The reason you want to talk about that is because we don't have too much time on this coffee date right now. I really just want to flirt, get her a little bit more
Don't go
comfortable
on a
being
date
close to
if
me.
you don't have time.
Do you like
My
coffee? We should grab
mom's
coffee
telling me to shut up, so I gotta
sometime.
go.
Don't just grab coffee. You can meet her at the coffee shop, hug, display some intent, tell her she looks really cute today, get in line, get close to her. Same thing as coffee scenario A. You guys order the coffee, you guys
Wanna know why he has so many dates, so many different girls? Because he's not getting a second date.
wait for the coffee, maybe you guys sit close to each other. You can drink a little bit of the coffee there, or what I also like to do is you get the coffee to go, right? So you
Also, this eye is really creeping me out, dude. Bro is literally a part of the Illuminati. Are you really gonna listen to the Illuminati, bro? He's literally got a devil right here. I mean, come on, bro.
can sit there and drink a little bit of it, but then you get up and actually walk with her, walk and talk while you're drinking the coffee, go somewhere outside of the cafe, go to
He's on
another
his
location,
phone,
and then you can sit
bro.
down somewhere and drink the coffee. I would also recommend that you have multiple locations lined up. So don't just have coffee, have another little activity you could do. You have a cool little place that has a nice view during sunset. There's a nice place by the water that you could walk. There's a cool rooftop you could go to
Oh, I
check
know
out
this
activity you could do. You
is.
have a cool little
I actually went on a date here before. This is in Hoboken, New Jersey.
place that has
And
a
there's
nice
the
view during
clock
sunset. There's a
tower
nice place
here.
by
This guy's actually right by me. Yo, Coach Kyle. Let's link up, bro. We can go on a date and then I'll tell you everything you're doing wrong.
the water that you could walk. There's a cool rooftop you could go to check out the view. There's another place where there's games, or you go somewhere for dessert after, or you go somewhere for a little bit of finger food after. You need to have a second location.
If you go there at night, it's actually really nice. I actually had a really good time there. I remember her feet were hurting and like she took off her shoes and I got to see her feet. It was really fucking nice. Yeah.
Lined up that's not that far away. So you can have the coffee,
then we
and then
walked on the
halfway through that
grass.
coffee at like
Oh.
15 or 30 minutes, you can say, hey, let's actually walk for a little bit, or let's actually go check out this other spot that's not that far away. I've been wanting to go there. It's really cool. So you just move and lead to the next location. And as the date goes from coffee spot to walking to
Don't
there, it's really
point
cool.
on
So
a
you
date.
just
You should
move.
never point on a date. Look, even this guy's looking at him like, what the hell? And this guy's trying to avoid eye contact, and this guy's like, what the hell? Bro, don't point on a date. What are you doing, bro? Oh
and
my
lead to the
God.
next location. And as the date goes from coffee spot to walking to maybe sitting down or going to a dessert spot or then going to another location.
Oh, what the fuck? What is she? What are you, pig? Coffee to dessert to another location to another. And what is up with the feet, bro?
You have multiple locations where you can start to get closer and closer and closer to the woman. 6 months ago, when I was actually in Barcelona, there was a girl that I met up with her. We met at a cafe. So we sat down and we got coffee.
Bro.
Stayed in the cafe the whole time and just talked to her for 3 hours and then tried to set up the next day.
3 hours of talking. Bro, no one's trying to talk for 3 hours straight, bro. Oh my God, especially not these Foyds, bro. These Foyds need excitement, bro. Not this mayonnaise crap. I mean, what kind of cafe has mayonnaise? Oh my God, bro. Alright, I hope you guys learned something on what not to do from this scammer, this Illuminati scammer. Good night, bro.